We want to go now to our own Kristen Fisher, who's been following the story and has some more detail on it. Kristen, are you there?
Yeah, hey, Tucker, I'm here. And boy, we just got a lot of new information from law enforcement in that press conference. Just want to run through some of the highlights. I think the biggest was the fact that they are now calling this a targeted attack on the Capital Gazette newspaper. Now, it's unclear if this gunman knew specific employees or if he just had a gripe with the newspaper itself. But we can now confirm that the attack was intended to be strictly on the Capital Gazette newspaper, which is a local community newspaper here. It's one of the oldest newspapers in the country, owned by the Baltimore Sun, has a very good reputation in this community. Some more information about this suspect. He is a white male believed to be in about his 30s. Law enforcement says that he sent threats to the Gazette through social media. This was a very planned and a very well-prepared attack. He came in through the building, this building just behind me, the brown brick building just behind me, came in with smoke grenades and a shotgun, and then he just went through the first floor newsroom of the Capital Gazette and picked off his victims one by one. We know they are now confirming 5 dead, 2 injured. The 2 injured are essentially superficial injuries. We believe they were injured from glass, which was blasted out from the shotgun. Now they are going through the process, the very lengthy process of interviewing the shooter. He is in custody. We are told he is not being cooperative, and they are trying to get a search warrant on his home to go through his home, find some clues there. And, you know, Tucker, the other really bizarre twist in this story is about the shooter himself. We are hearing that he mutilated his own fingertips, perhaps in an attempt to evade or at least prolong identification. We don't know exactly what that means or how he did it. Was it a long time ago? Was it recently? But that's part of the reason that it's been so difficult to identify him. They've had to identify him using facial recognition software. So he did not engage with police in a shootout. He did not shoot at them. But we don't know if he surrendered or what the exact circumstances were there, but it's very clear that he wanted to go through some great effort to make sure that it would be at least a little bit more difficult for him to be identified. And then, you know, Tucker, the final thing that everybody's really talking about here is the police response. It has just been incredible. The Anne Arundel County Police had been training for an active shooter situation just 1 week ago. They had a drill to prepare for a situation just like this, and they were on the scene within 60 seconds. The governor and the mayor have said that they went in without hesitating. They exhibited tremendous courage, and without them, it is almost certain that there would have been several more lives lost, several more people injured. But just a very sad scene out here, and really some of the developments that we're hearing really quite bizarre. A final word of caution. Right. We should be getting another update a little bit later tonight, but law enforcement is now telling us that we're now moving from the active shooter and recovery phase to the investigative phase. This is the phase that obviously takes the longest period of time, and they just urge the public and urge the press, frankly, to be patient with them to make sure they get the facts straight. And without a doubt, Tucker, the biggest question tonight is motive. Why did he do this? Why did he hold a grudge against this newspaper? Was it something that was said in the paper that he didn't like? Did he have a gripe with one of the employees? All those questions.
Well, let me just stop you and say that there are reports tonight that there is a history of animus, maybe legal action even, between this man and the newspaper. We can't confirm that, but it sounds like it's a thread that we're going to continue to pull. Kristen Fisher, thank you very much for that report from Annapolis.